Neighbor's been leeching off my Wi-Fi for 3 years. I let it slide out of neighborly courtesy, never called her out. Then yesterday she texts me out of nowhere, cussing me out. What garbage internet is this, you broke loser? You're ruining my son's shot at a top school. Can you even pay for that? I stared at the text, my fingertips turning white. Bang, bang, bang! Someone was kicking my door like crazy. What kind of crappy internet do you have? Go upgrade to gigabit right now. You're screwing up my son's future. You couldn't pay for it even if we sold you. Mrs. Zhang's voice cut right through the door, sharp and nasty. I watched the door shake with each kick, didn't argue, just quietly walked back inside. Changed my Wi-Fi name to connect and your whole family goes sterile, then unplugged the router, glanced at the tangled mess of illegal wires outside her window, smirked, and called the power company to report her. She doesn't want me to have peace? Fine. Her family can spend the holidays in a detention center. Who snitched? Which son of a bitch ratted me out? Mrs. Zhang's screechy voice echoed through the hallway. Through the peephole, I watched 2 uniformed workers seriously removing the tangled wires outside her window. Ma'am, please cooperate with us. This illegal wiring isn't just theft of public utilities, it's also a serious safety hazard. Mrs. Zhang plopped down on the ground and started throwing a fit. No, I'm innocent. I'm a widow raising my son all alone. It's so hard. Electricity's so expensive. I just wanted to save a little. You're trying to kill me and my son. She wailed while glaring daggers at my door. The workers had clearly seen this act before. Didn't faze them one bit. You'll be fined, and your power will be cut. You can get it restored after paying the back charges, the fine, and submitting a safety compliance report. Fine and power cut hit her like a bomb. She jumped up and started pounding on my door. Shen, get your ass out here. I know you did this. You heartless piece of trash. My son's college entrance exam is coming up. You cut our power, you cut our internet, you're trying to ruin his entire life. What's wrong with you? You're just jealous my son's gonna make it big and get into a top school. The door rattled with each hit. I stayed silent just watching her performance. That's when her precious son, Tang, came out. Designer clothes, black-rimmed glasses, looked all proper. But when he glanced at my door, his eyes flashed with contempt. The moment he opened his mouth, you could tell he was rotten to the core. Mom, why bother with these bottom feeders? They can't stand seeing others do well because their own lives suck. Once I get into a top school, we're out of this dump. No more living next to trash. Mrs. Zhang immediately chimed in. That's right. You hear that, loser? My son's destined for greatness. You're nothing but dirt. The neighbors started gathering around, most siding with Mrs. Zhang, thinking I went too far. In this world, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and the loudest drama queen gets the support. I quietly pulled out my phone, hit record, and called the property manager. Hello, Manager Joe? This is the owner of Unit 1402. My neighbor in 1401, Mrs. Zhang, is banging on my door like crazy. She's threatening and verbally abusing me. It's seriously disrupting my life. Please come handle this. Hung up, leaned against the door listening to the cursing outside. I knew this was just the beginning. Manager Joe showed up quick, immediately trying to play peacemaker. Come on, Mrs. Zhang, Shen, you're neighbors. Can't we just talk this out? The second Mrs. Zhang saw him, the waterworks started again. Manager Joe, you gotta help me out here. This Shen guy, he's jealous of my son's grades. He cut off our internet and reported me for stealing electricity. Now the power company cut off our power. My son's exams are coming up. What am I supposed to do? Manager Joe looked uncomfortable. Hey Shen, open up. Let's hash this out. You know Mrs. Zhang's situation. Cut her some slack. I replied coldly through the door. She kicked my door, cursed me out, threatened me. Why aren't we talking about that? Manager Joe, my demands are simple. Make her stop harassing me and apologize. Apologize in your dreams, Mrs. Zhang shrieked. You're ruining my son's future. You're lucky I haven't killed you. And you want me to apologize? Her son jumped in too. Yeah, you're just some broke worker. Who are you to demand an apology from us? Manager Joe tried to mediate but got nowhere. He gave up and left. Once he left, Mrs. Zhang cursed at my door for a while, then went back inside. Finally, peace and quiet. But I knew it wasn't over. Sure enough, that night I heard rustling outside my door. Opened the door to find a bag of stinking food waste dumped on my doormat. Liquid everywhere, sticky and disgusting. No doubt it was Mrs. Zhang. I took photos with a straight face, cleaned it up. Over the next 3 days, she kept at it. Every day, garbage at my door like clockwork. Every day I photographed and cleaned it up. I didn't confront her or call management. Without proof, she'd deny it and flip the script on me. I ordered a pinhole camera with night vision online and hid it in my doorframe. Day 5, 1 a.m., Mrs. Zhang's sneaky figure appeared on camera. She set down a black garbage bag at my door like a pro. Not satisfied, she pulled out a marker and drew a big turtle on my door. Done, she dusted off her hands smugly and left. I saved every second of that footage, waiting for the perfect moment to strike back. A few days later, the neighborhood group started a Support Our Exam Students campaign. Mrs. Zhang immediately jumped in, posting a long, tearful message. First, the usual spiel, how hard it is raising a kid alone, how dedicated her son is, studying until 2 a.m. every night. His goal is a top university. He's the pride of our neighborhood. Then the tone shifted to her recent troubles. But life is unpredictable. We have a vicious neighbor who cut off our internet and maliciously reported us, getting our power shut off. My poor child has to study by candlelight every night. He's going blind. I'm just a helpless mother,